And once more, welcome back everybody to more Mechabellum. Playing against Mr. Neeps here, and I'm realizing that I'm in the wrong position. So I pressed Ctrl T to swap it around. I'm hoping that I still, quote-unquote, my past self that has been recorded in this replay, is still going to pick and I haven't accidentally... Yeah, okay, I didn't walk it. Yeah, we're playing against Mr. Neeps here, who is supply specialist with crawlers and sledgehammers, and adds some arc lights on top of that. I am Farseer specialist and start with Stormcaller Crawler. Let's speed this one along. It's not a particularly long game, I can tell you this much. I'm trying to place some aggro with storms. Now, since they took away 2 squares at the front, I can no longer directly hit that tower. Otherwise, I probably would have actually hit that tower instantaneously. There's no defense here, no level on the tower, so I gotta deal with this stuff quickly, but it does not look like I will be able to deal with that stuff quickly. My only chaff clear is the storms. They are almost useless now. And here comes the tower debuff. That is going to hurt. No way to mince those words or get around. Still, the storms will do a good amount of damage. But unfortunately, I get completely obliterated. Yeah, storm aggro starts have not worked out for me. We do get elite steel ball, and my opponent goes for subsidized arc lights. Let's not speed it that fast. So we do have elite steel balls, but they cost 400 to deploy. I'll make it a bit faster. I can just sell a Stormcaller and go grab myself steel balls and yeah, throw him directly on the line for the shortest possible path. Then I also throw a missile here for the amount of leftover money that I guess I had. Did I even recruit anything else? I don't think I did. My opponent buys an additional arc light and an additional sledge pair. Not pair. An additional group of sledges. Also levels those crawlers. And adds some more. Perfectly reasonable moves, I would say. It does backstab me with these crawlers here. Now these steel balls are tough nuts to crack. However, under tower debuffs, no nut is uncrackable. I do protect my tower here, but there is no saving this one. Yeah, who would have guessed if you spend all of your money on what effectively amounts to cost-wise and strength-wise around 2 giant, and you don't have any chaff clear, you're gonna get absolutely wiped out. And you're gonna feed a lot of enemy units a lot of XP. I mentioned that this was gonna be a quick one, didn't I? Well, chaff clear has arrived. There is a Farseer here. We have some combat powers coming out. Even Assault Fang would be hilarious, but I don't think that's an Assault Fang game. I think neither of us have any Fang, right? Nah. I do decide to put a level on this tower. EMP here, definitely always so helpful in the later stages of the game. I love EMP here. And since chaff clear is the problem, and the opponent has literally no anti-air, well, Wraith. I mean, seriously. Wraith. It is amazing in combination with steel balls. If the opponent doesn't know how to play it, and I think the main way to play with this is simply to throw down anti-air marksmen. Speaking of anti-air, he does get himself some phoenixes. They go in this flank. And some more phoenixes. By the way, if my voice sounds a bit funny, I have a I don't know what the word is. Is it truly bonbon? Like in German and English? I don't know. But I have something up my throat, and I'm getting something else to just constantly keep swallowing and keep moisturizing the throat so it doesn't get worse. I don't know how to say these kinds of things. Anyhow, the tower is about to fall. That is the unfortunate part. The phoenixes in combination with level 2 crawlers were actually able to do that. Well, will this phoenix get destroyed? I think it will. Yeah, it does get destroyed. The main question is, what else will get destroyed? Farseer was not capable of dealing with all that sort of stuff, but the tower debuff here isn't all bad. Nope, still not enough. Well, here's Typhoons. Also, Mustangs. I go for the Typhoons and just add some more. Because Typhoon, eh? I mean, seriously, it's awesome. What is good for my opponent? I would say the Sabertooths, honestly. Trying to build up a flank here, my opponent instead goes for the Fangs. That is something I most certainly didn't expect into somebody who already has Wraiths. But, I mean, do whatever you like. We'll see, we'll see. Did he sell one of them? No, he sold something else. Not sure what. Anyhow, he is reinforcing this flank with an additional pack of crawlers. Meanwhile, I have a flank with crawlers and shielded Typhoons myself. Yeah, and I'm already out of money. Meanwhile, my opponent, okay, he's going into Fang range. That drops him a considerable amount of cash. So what else? I mean, these Fangs are good DPS, but they are also good experience points. Well, levels on statues and more crawlers it is. These phoenixes are getting pulled away. This tower here is still only level 2. So these phoenixes and the crawlers and everything will be able to take it in due time, but not instantaneously. With the combination of Wraith and Typhoon, my chaff clear now is pretty good, but evidently not good enough to break through quickly enough. Once again, my steel balls have gotten destroyed and it's only the Typhoons left. Things are deteriorating rapidly. It's 4 rounds and I've been getting slapped around in each one of them. So now we have heavy armor. And you know what fits steel balls really well? Heavy armor. My opponent does a crawler spawn here. Let me speed this along a tiny bit. I decide to just throw more levels into this tower because I absolutely positively do not want to care about defending that. And since my opponent has been doing nothing but tower cheesing me, I might just do the same. That's what I'm deciding to do. I go for another Wraith and throw it on the front to try and clear out all of these Fangs. Meanwhile, my opponent has decided to go for Scorpions to counter the Typhoons and also give in this tower a level. He's defending here, probably against the crawler spawn, I would have to guess. He seems to think that I might want to go for that. And then he also replicates. Well, replicating crawlers is a good finishing move, but not if you have no levels on this tower and there's stormcrawlers at the front. All of a sudden, my opponent has no more army, basically. I mean, these crawlers are nice and all, but at the same time, I am already at the second tower. This is how things should have gone a long time ago already. My opponent has absolutely positively nothing, and his army is getting wiped out. Meanwhile, everything is stuck on this level 4 tower that has well over 130,000 HP and is not going to die quickly. I think crawlers are actually costing me a bit of a frame drop here. But at the same time, like, what harm does it really do? They are going to get killed now. And very quickly. And there's a lot of level crawlers in here that can feed my Wraiths. It may be something else dropping the frame rate. Anyway, my opponent goes from 100% health down to about 40, I would guess.